Couple of weeks, western Montana rivers are starting to see more floaters as the water levels are finally going down.
People can't wait to hit those rivers after all that flooding. But Russ Thomas says there are some things you should know before taking a ride down the river.
After 2+ months of exceptionally high flow in western Montana rivers, floaters are finally feeling more comfortable about getting out on the water.
River levels have dropped to manageable. We are certainly higher than average for this time of year. But that being said, that crazy high water that we had early in the year is very much subsided.
Trailhead store manager Brandon Soleil says if you are planning on heading out on the river, it's a good idea to go to a place you are comfortable with, especially over the next couple of weeks when river flow is still above normal. He adds it would be wise to check with an experienced floater if you're heading somewhere new.
Wood has moved, things have moved, river channels may be different. Just know before you go. If you haven't been out at all this year, maybe go somewhere that you're really familiar with.
Soleil adds that it's pretty simple to access information on area river levels in specific locations before you head out.
Online is kind of the best resource, the USGS gauge sites, and it's pretty easy. You literally just type in Blackfoot River flow, and it will essentially steer you to that USGS site.
As warm and dry weather continues to wear down river flows in the weeks ahead, Soleil reminds everyone to not slack up on safety and make sure every person on the water is wearing a personal flotation device. In Missoula, Russ Thomas, MTN News.
Soleil says if you're floating through the Alberton Gorge especially, be aware that the flow is pretty quick right now for what we normally see in mid-July.